I was concerned at first, but I'm in the same camp as our Planning and Zoning Commission is. We did a 3-hour site tour. We looked at every cul-de-sac and view possible from Catalina Shadows with balloons at the different heights. And you cannot deny that there is no impact on the view. The large apartment building of 75 foot simply blocks the Oro Valley Hospital. In fact, some of the hospital may pop up behind it. It comes nowhere close to coming above the lowest ridge line to block any type of North Tortolita mountain views. It's undisputable. We do have the artist renderings. You can go out and stand on the same spot and look at the same heights and see there's no impact whatsoever. Same for Oracle Road. Remember, this site is extremely low compared to the rest of the surrounding property. When you say 75 feet, that's not 75 feet above Tangerine Road. In fact, can we see that slide that shows the perspective from Tangerine Road driving, looking east? Because that is one of the views that totally convinced me that this apartment would not be a concern. We've heard people talk about the scenic corridor along Tangerine. And when you look at this perspective, you realize this building isn't a hole. The Oro Valley Hospital, just on the other side of the road, is much more intrusive than this apartment building will be. If you park your car there and get out like we did and look at this height, how does that impact the views along the scenic corridor? It simply doesn't. We really need to deal in facts and what is real as opposed to what is imagined. This is what is real as far as a building of this height. And once again, people have talked about the massing. Look at the enormous amount of different massing elements. I was the primary council member on a committee that developed standards for architecture on commercial properties years ago. One of the important points in architecture of buildings is called massing elements. Not just changing a roof line, but actually having whole different blocks of distinct masses, both horizontally and vertically, to break up the front view, well, actually all views of the building. This is what is being done here. This is not one large rectangular building like the Oro Valley Hospital across the street. Compare the hospital across the street to this building. As you can see, when you had that slide that projected the height of the hospital over to where the marketplace is, you saw because the marketplace is much lower and in a hole, it doesn't affect the view.